Hang in there, Lady Rhea.
Get her to her room, quickly!
That's a serious injury. It's a miracle that she's even alive right now. I'll do what I can, but...
Goddess, please save Lady Rhea. All we can do now is pray.
I mean, it's not like we're mages or anything. We can't
Remember
heal.
when this
Like,
place
come
was
on.
taken 5 years ago and a pure white beast appeared on the battlefield? I only caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't understand where it came from. There were rumors that the goddess sent it to protect the monastery. But now I know better. That beast was Rhea.
Try to save me.
Did you know Rhea's true identity?
Yep.
I
did.
once showed you a picture of a creature known as the Immaculate One.
Yeah,
Seth
I don't remember
confiscated,
that.
saying it must have been one of Tomas's personal possessions. The beast that appeared back then looked just like it. So Rhea is the Immaculate One. The book
That's
said
sad.
that it was a servant of the goddess, but wouldn't it make sense if beasts like that are actually children of the goddess?
True. He's got a point.
Rhea is in a grim state right now. It's possible she may not make it, but we have things we must ask her about. Once things calm down a little, let's go and see Rhea. Together. The truth can't be delayed any longer.
Sheesh. Bro, he is getting dark. He's getting dark. It's gonna go right to storyline, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna cut up. What's good? Chaotic Nation, Invisible People. Sorry about the weird intro spot. We kind of stopped at a weird spot last time. So we're on the city without clay. I can't read. The city without light. We just finished that, and we are moving into the next section. So we're wrapping up the series very, very soon. So hope you guys have been enjoying it, and I will see you guys always with more of this content. So if you want to see more
Verdant wind,
of the Fire Emblem
Verdant
series,
rain moon,
make sure you're watching these
Fodlan's
and
new dawn.
all that fun stuff. Where can I? Twitch hates me. The refresh.
With the destruction of
Enjoy YouTube.
Shambhala,
Nice.
the ambitions of those who slither in the dark are
Shambhala.
forever shattered. However, Rhea has suffered grievous injuries in the process. Yet, certain mysteries remain unsolved, so Claude and the others approach Rhea, who is now confined to her room due to her wounds.
Dun dun dun. Interesting. Interesting. I'm excited to find out stuff. Like, this is going to be interesting to know. You don't know what's going to happen! Alright, cool. There's something happening. Here we go. That explains my question. Oh, I got something in my eye.
I am
Bruh.
happy to see you too.
She's naked.
Sorry to interrupt your rest. But there are some things that we absolutely must ask you.
It seems I do not have much time left. I do not intend to hide anything any longer.
She seems fine to me.
Rhea, I have to ask, you're the Immaculate One, aren't you? If what I'm thinking is correct, that's what the Children of the Goddess is referring to. In other words, you...
I am the last child of the progenitor god. A long time ago, the progenitor god came from somewhere far away and descended upon this continent. She changed her form to resemble that of a human and gave her own blood to birth her children. The progenitor god and her children shared knowledge and skills with the people of the land. Together, they built a prosperous civilization. But the humans turned their backs on the teachings of the progenitor god and engaged in senseless wars. Eventually, people began to think of themselves as gods and challenged the progenitor god herself to battle.
Oof.
The land was scorched in the war that ensued, and the majority of humans were annihilated. I believe that those who slither in the dark are the descendants of those who retreated beneath the ground during that time.
So they'd been waiting all that time for their chance at revenge.
It took the progenitor god an astonishing amount of time to revive the ravaged world. But eventually, the continent found peace again, and the progenitor god, having fulfilled her duty, fell into a long slumber in the Holy Tomb. The children who stayed behind built a settlement in Xanadu to protect the Holy Tomb as they quietly lived out their lives. But then, Nemesis appeared, bringing tragedy along with him. Even now, I cannot forget the sight of that massive canyon painted red with blood.
Red with blood! Let's see how to say it right, man.
Who proudly wielded weapons crafted from the corpses of my brethren. I was the only survivor of Xanadu, and all I could do was wander across Fodlan, clinging to my desperate desire for revenge. I called myself Seros, fostered the founding of the Empire, and prepared to oppose
She's Seros?
and his followers.
Bruh.
Unbelievable.
I put Xanadu behind me to gather the remaining children who were scattered across Fodlan.
You were the only survivor, though.
We killed Nemesis on the Tail Team.
That doesn't make sense, bruh. They got a storyline here, bruh.
Well, let me get this straight. Saint Seros is you? You're kidding me, right?
Professor, Claude, there's something you need to hear right away.
If you have something to report, do so at once. There's no need to let my presence worry you.
As you wish. We're receiving a constant stream of express messengers from cities to the east. They claim that an unidentified military force is attacking, and that there have already been a large number of casualties.
Oh boy, here we go again.
The reports indicate that the cities and towns along the East Gronder thoroughfare in the Old Rim territory have already been destroyed. Some villages were razed completely, leaving no survivors.
That's ruthless.
Did they come from Shambhala? Could it be that there were some remnants of that wicked group hiding there?
I have a report. The unidentified military force has crossed the Great Bridge of Murden. Alliance forces met them in battle, but it seems they have already broken through.
They've already made it so far. Is Count Gloucester unharmed?
The Count is fine, but apparently my brother joined with reinforcements and was gravely injured.
Do you mean to tell me they easily got past a general as skilled as Holst?
They say the enemy general has a weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. Even my brother was powerless to stop him.
But I am not! I have the Sword of the Creator. Wait, did I drop it somewhere?
Possible.
The enemy forces are flying a banner bearing the crest of flames as they continue their march west along the Aramid River.
Ouch.
We believe they're marching toward Garrett Mach. We are preparing to meet them in battle.
Nice. Dude, can we talk about that bucket as his helmet, bruh? That literally is a bucket, dude.
The crest of flames. There is only one explanation. The one leading the enemy force is Nemesis himself.
Oh yeah, we saw him pop out of the thing at the end, right? Yeah, he was like
really
revived.
Think the ancient king of liberation has been brought back to life?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps the seal was broken when Shambhala fell. An incredible power that we children cannot hope to match dwells within the blood of the progenitor god. Nemesis obtained that blood, so it would not surprise me if that were the case.
Does that mean I have that blood?
Blood of the progenitor god.
Because I'm like descendant?
That's right. He did take the remains from the holy tomb, didn't he?
From the blood of the progenitor god, Sothis, he acquired the crest of flames.
I have Sothis inside of me. Sothis is the progenitor. We are literally the progenitor god. Like, we're fine. We're gonna wreck them.
The sword of the creator is made from her bones and heart?
Oh, that's
The
weird.
heart
That's
of Sothis
ugh.
is the crest stone that was placed in the sword of the creator. The same is true of the crests of the 10 elites and the other crest stones. They were born of the blood and hearts of the progenitor god's children. Those who
Why she looks so menacing? I don't get it, man.
Stole them. Sothis never gifted that power to the humans.
The crests of the 10 elites, the crest stones, and the heroes' relics. I can't believe those who slither in the dark made them all. And after that, Nemesis used the sword of the creator to massacre all of the progenitor god's children in Xanadu. In other words, the citizens of Xanadu were killed by weapons made from the remains of their brethren. How atrocious.
That is that is
The sword
gory.
of the creator that Teach wields doesn't have a crest stone. So how is Teach able to wield its full power?
So I am
The crest
Sothis.
stone of the progenitor god dwells within your professor.
Yeah. Yep.
After I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis.
Silent Q and Weird Champion.
To resurrect her, even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal.
Wow.
I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more.
It's gonna be interesting. You placed her heart in me?
Yes. I believed that if I could resurrect my mother, I could regain all that had been lost.
So, that's the truth of it.
I suspected that your body housed the consciousness of Sothis. Those suspicions were correct. And yet, she merely gave you her power and vanished. My dearest wish did not come true. But you did inherit the power of the progenitor god. Now, you must use that power to defeat Nemesis once and for all. Fodlan's blood-stained history must end.
Your time is coming to an end! I love it. By the way, I realized my light hasn't been on this entire recording session because the light outside is just so bright that I didn't need it. So I probably should turn that on. But we'll wait. Alright, so we have a month to get through this. And this is probably the counterattack on the mysterious army. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't think there's a month afterwards. So we're going to immediately start off with some exploring. That's just how this works. Big bombshells drop, but we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. I'm going to go turn this off. Who wants to do stuff? Think about alcohol consumption increases as we continue to fight day after day after day after, I mean, for the monastery as a whole. You're not just for me. Still, it's something we should be careful about. Adolf, I don't know. Like everyone to avoid excessive drinking.
It seems like you just know everything.
I do know everything. It's kind of scary, isn't it? Crazy. I don't find shinies and go. It's Manuela's birthday. Tea party. Tea party for Manuela's birthday. I don't know. Something. Tea of Saints? Lavender. Angelica tea? I think Angelica tea. I know. Kind of. She's a ginger kind of lady. I feel like.
Thank you.
I feel like she's a ginger lady. Oh, we've already done Manuela with one of these, so boo.
Oh,
That's what you think.
fun.
7. No, you're thinking it. Cake.
Huh?
What do we got?
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah. No.
Blah, 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 blah. You suck.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I butchered that middle one. Nice cake. Actually, that cake is like literally the cake of the game. It's crazy. This button. Alright, Sedith wants to speak, so that's cool. Let's do it.
May I discuss something with you?
No. You already asked a question, so no.
I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed.
What details?
5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence.
She's already told me.
That must have been quite a shocking conversation. I may have been able to explain to you the fragments of knowledge I was
No,
able
she
to
doesn't
pry
talk.
from
We
Rhea.
just do the thing.
But I kept
As we go.
silent because I feared that you might not be well served by a partial understanding of events. All I would like to say is that it never should have been hidden from you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings,
let me get to the next one.
then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds.
That's sweet.
I am, and will always be, your ally.
I'm glad we did this. Alright, so Nico asked a really good question in chat. If you guys are paying attention to the chat, by the way, the chat is down there. It's been down there the entire series. What are you doing? If you want to go watch this live, twitch.tv/chaos6. But Nico did ask a really good question. Does my character not speak? So the thing with a lot of characters in these kind of games, they don't speak because your speaking opportunity is the dialogues that pop up. So, for instance, like the ones where we have a split opportunity where we could say one or two things, that is why they don't do that. It's similar to like yes, no questions in different games that like move your trajectory. It also is kind of a tool that Nintendo, especially Nintendo, likes to use with their main characters. So they don't really talk. They might have like some speaking like lines and things, such as like "It's me, Mario," or like Link yelling "Hiya!" You know, but they don't really say anything else besides those like sound effects. And that's more for like a full immersion of yourself, putting yourself into the character. So despite the fact that like I'm a girl in the game, like I still like it's still my vessel being used here. So that is kind of why it's done that way. And yeah, that is not why we don't speak. We answer dialogue questions based on how we feel.
You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me.
And everyone else.
That is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you.
Dang, it's crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what I was referencing, Nico.
I am still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
That's true. I could just like be like, nah, Nemesis, you do your thing. I'm gonna sit back. What's up? How y'all doing? Like that could be me. Tea party for Leone's birthday. She wants something simple. Let's do a southern fruit blend.
It's nice to be invited. Thanks.
Something simple.
This is great.
Yeah, it is. You know?
Yeah.
Sup? I suck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Evaluating allies. Sweet. I know how to do things.
Thanks for the tea.
Sweat. We did it. I mean, I was hoping to get perfect, but sure. Yay! My charm is like super high right now. It's crazy. Alright, so our final, looks like our final teaching stuff. Anything really cool? It's really going to be helpful for us. We can try to get Sylvain. I've been trying to get Sylvain to be the next level on his stupid thing, and he's just not getting there.
I'm really getting it. I've really got
There's a chance we can try one more certification on Sylvain. We can see what we got. We can see what we got here. We can try one more certification. That's all we got time for. Alright, Sylvain. Sir. Please. Just, I know it's a 50%. You can't do 30, but 50. Here we go. There we go. Finally, dude. Third time's a charm, right? Ooh. Third time's a charm. So Sylvain finally got his final level. Everyone else is already there, so... yeah, I think... I don't know what I'm going to do this month, but... I guess we'll do that next episode. So, to go over the team really quickly before we go in, I kind of should do that in the next episode. I think I'm going to do that in the next episode. So, we'll continue on with this story, and I think this is the final thing. So, we'll see what happens in the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. We just blew through a whole month in one video. I know I cut a lot of stuff out, but 1 month in a final video, that's crazy. We got one more episode of this, I think, of this part. So, stick around for the next portion of this playthrough. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. And again, we'll see about doing the other two stories on the channel. I'm not going to do the entire playthrough again for both because I'm not about to sit here for 60 episodes 3 times. I'm not about to do 108. Well, 63. Yeah, it's 108. I'm not going to do a 180 episode series. Like that's ridiculous. So we might have like a 90 episode series. That might be the thing. But I don't know how long the second part is. I know the first part was like 30, 31 episodes. So that whole first part is going to be scrapped from the other 2 playthroughs, the other 3 playthroughs technically. And so we'll do all that stuff off screen. We're going to be streaming it live over on twitch.tv/chaos6. By the time you watch this, we might be into the second part of one of the storylines, but I don't know exactly. So that's going to be interesting. We got another series coming out between those, so I like to take a little bit of a hiatus between parts. So as you guys saw, there was a little bit of a separation between part 1, which was the White Cloud section, and then this is Verdant Wind, so this is the Golden Deer storyline. So there's a White Clouds, then it's going to be Verdant Wind, then we're going to do whichever of the other 2 stories we decide to do, and then keep going from there. So if you guys want to see more of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. If you're enjoying the series so far, again, I will only do those other 3 parts of the series if you guys are showing support for this series. Although, as of recording this, it's one of the most popular series on Invisible Corporations, so that's awesome. So I appreciate you guys for checking me out. If you want to see more stuff from me, twitch.tv/chaos6, great place to see these live, as well as other content. And you can check out my YouTube channel in the description down below. I do Pokemon content on that channel, so if you want to see more of that stuff, go check it out. 1 controller challenge was a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm doing at the current moment because this is really recorded in advance. So hope you guys are enjoying whatever's going on right now. And that's going to be it for me. But if you want to see more content from us here at the Invisible Corporations, go check out our creators in the description down below, as well as just subscribe so you can see when videos go live. Usually 12 p.m. Eastern. Every day of the week there's something. So check that out. And we'll see you guys next time for some more content here from the Invisible Corporation. So until then, my name is Chaos, and